Natural Fitness Lifestyle. Today I want to talk about exercising your abdominals and having a full range of motion in each movement. In order to have, when you're training your abdominals, let's jump right into it. First of all, this video is not meant for recommendation or advice. This video is meant for educational purposes only. That is, this video is meant for educational purposes only. Okay, so I'm wearing my hoodie because even though I'm indoors, it is quite cold in here. Such is the case. And it's even colder in my garage where in moments I'm going to do my abdominal workout. That's okay. Maybe I'll warm up a little bit on the bike, but either way, when I get to my garage, I'm going to just jump right into my workout. By the middle of my workout, I should start to warm up. Anyway, if I'm going to do some kind of leg raise or a dragonfly, which is not really an exercise, but kind of like a test of your not only abdominal stability, but of your upper body torso strength, as well as your back and your glutes. The posterior chain, which is comprised of your, spinal erectors, your lower back, your glutes, your hamstrings, are involved in the dragonfly feat. I call it a feat or a test because it's not really an exercise. It's more like a test of strength. And I have a lot of herniated disc, and they don't allow full extension of my spine. That's why when you see me do the attempt at dragonfly, my legs weren't exactly aligned with my torso. But that's because there was a lack of flexibility or lack of mobility in my spinal disc. My spinal disc have a lot of bone spurs, which kind of lock the spine into place and don't allow complete range of motion to the spine. However, I tried the dragonfly and I think I did pretty good. I did 3 reps. Also, the bench that I was using is very rickety. It's not very stable. So when I lift my torso off the bench also went off the ground. It shifted. So that made the the dragonfly attempt, a little bit more difficult as well. And I wasn't able to really get a good of the handles because the handles themselves move back and forth. I could try the dragonfly attempt in another occasion using a more reliable, sturdy bench. Probably would have to be at a gym, because at home I don't have a gym. I don't have a good sturdy bench. Anyways, hope everyone's having a good day. And if you have any questions, drop them in the comments section. You see, I do a lot of videos on demonstrating my abdominals exercises, also on just displaying my abdominal development. I get a lot of comments on my abdominals. Particularly, I did an abdominal flexing video in the dark, which helps highlight the muscles in my abdominal region and also the obliques. You see a lot of people commenting on oblique exercises. The obliques are very, very difficult because the obliques that you don't see, the obliques inside, which are called the internal obliques, they're near your hip region. And the obliques near the hip region are actually some of the most important for supporting your back because they prevent excessive twisting from your waist. That's right, the oblique muscles that are located around the sides of your hips are one of the most important to prevent spine injury because it prevents a lot of twisting. So anyway, if you have any request on abdominal exercises you would like to see demonstrated, please feel free to put them in the comment section. Have a great day.